Okay, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. For today, I'm going to explain on structural isomers. Okay, so we're going to study how many structural isomers and how to come out with all these isomers. Okay, so first we're going to start with chain isomer. So basically, there is three types of isomers, which are chain isomers, positional isomers, and functional group isomers. Untuk chain isomer, basically it reflects the name chain, referring to the rantai of the structure. So let's say if you are given C5H12, then you should know that this compound is actually alkane, alkana. You have to check with the general formula, then you know this compound is actually an alkane. So when you are asked to do chain isomer for this compound, you can start with straight chain of 5 carbon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So all this straight chain structure is one of the structure that you manage to draw. And then second one, you might want to come out with another structure which has 4 straight chain, and another one will be the 4 straight chain, and another one will be branching. Okay, so this might be your second structure. Okay, so you notice that there is 1, 2, 3, 4 carbon straight chain, and another one here will be the branching. So take note, please take note that the branching cannot be located at carbon number 1, since it will be the same as the straight chain. Maksudnya branching tak boleh berada pada carbon number 1. Kalau tak, dia akan jadi sama. Okay, it will be the same structure. Alright, the third structure that you might come out with might be this one. So here we have 1, 2, 3 carbon, and another 2 methyl group or branching is located at the same carbon. Okay, so here you go, we have 1, 2, and 3 structures. So the relationship between structure 1, structure 2, and structure 3 are called chain isomers. So they are chain isomers. Next one, we're going to move on to the positional isomers. Okay, positional isomers, first of all, it needs to have functional group. Sebab kita akan ubah kedudukan functional group. Okay, we won't do anything with the chain. Okay, chain should be the same, either it has branching or not. So in this case, the positional isomer that I'm going to use is alkene. So this alkene has straight chain. Okay, has no branching, it's straight chain. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to change the position of the functional group. So what is the functional group present in this structure? So it's actually carbon-carbon double bond. So I'm going to reposition the carbon-carbon double bond. That will be okay, you're going to get this structure. So this structure, I have changed the position of double bond, which is in between carbon number 2 and carbon number 3. There you have another structure. So the connection between structure 1 and structure 2, they are actually positional isomers, because I did nothing with the chain. Saya tak ubah dia punya rantai dia masih straight. Saya cuma ubah position of functional group. Okay, then we move on to the third one, which is functional group isomers. special about functional group isomers, you have to memorize the partners for the functional group isomers. Means you have to know that alcohol and ether sharing the same formula, molecular formula. Same thing with aldehyde and ketone, they have the same formula, but one compound is aldehyde, another one is ketone, and the rest. Okay, so functional group isomer, kena ingat alcohol is having the same functional group isomer with what compound, okay, or else you might not able to give a correct answer. Okay, contoh example, we're going to try this one. Okay, let's say if you are given this one molecular formula of C2H6O. So when you check on the molecular formula for this one, it's actually relates to the general formula of an alcohol and also ether. So what you should do to answer this part, when you are required to give the functional group isomer for this compound, so you actually can draw one structure of an alcohol. Okay, alcohol with 2 carbon, 1, 2. So you might want to put OH here, so the rest should be bonded with hydrogen. So here is an alcohol compound. And another one, since you have memorized that alcohol should have the functional group isomer with ether, so ether should have what functional group? It should have COC. Okay, so this is ether. How many carbon do we have? 2 carbon here. So means the structure will be just like this, and you have to fill up the bonding with hydrogen. H. So when you total everything, this ether also has 2 carbon and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hydrogen. So there you have the functional group isomer for this molecular formula. Okay, so that is all to explain on the basic of structural isomer, of chain isomer, positional isomer, and functional group isomer. Okay, so that is all. Thank you.